What is good, my fellow warriors of light? This is your host, Lotus Moon, with another Mobius Final Fantasy video. So in this video, I'm going to be covering the news. We got Final Fantasy XIV Limited Summon Batch 2 has arrived. And if you guys want to stay after the review, I'm going to be claiming my reward in the Infinite Battle Arena. I chose the path of Meia in the pick your waifu kind of reward thing they got going on, so get to see the cutscene there. But more importantly, this Batch 2, guys, I'm really excited. I remember first reading about these cards being like spoiled or hinted on Reddit. I didn't want to talk about them back then because it wasn't confirmed yet, and I wasn't even sure if we're going to be getting them in global, but here they are in all their glory. And first off, I just want to say that Alexander, the artwork looks amazing. I love that artwork. All the artwork on these cards look awesome, though. I'm really liking the art on these cards. So, Final Fantasy XIV Limited Summon Batch 2 is going to be from June 26th, which is tomorrow, until July 2nd. So we have 1 week to summon these bad boys. And I'm excited, guys. These cards are looking just as good as the first batch. So yes, let's get into the cards here. So let's just look at about the summon. So there is going to be another special banner for this called Final Fantasy XIV Limited Summon 2. From this banner, you can summon a lineup of 6 random cards, which will either be cards from the current card lineup, and also have a chance to get, of course, these limited time cards. And, of course, a small chance of summoning a job card as well. These cards are not box type, as usual, so just keep that in mind. They're not guaranteed cards, just like the last batch. These cards cannot be summoned from the 3-star or 4-star ability summons, so only from the banner. Also, any cards from Batch 1 from Final Fantasy XIV cannot be resummoned from this banner. And just like the first banner, all the stats will be raised to their max when you first obtain these cards if you get them. Also, an important note here, it says this banner will not summon any Supreme cards. So you have to choose. Do you want to try to get your Supreme card, or do you want to get these limited time summon cards? So obviously, in my opinion, much better to try to get these event cards, especially since some of these are just, especially Bismarck, is just ridiculously powerful. So let's talk about them. So they're going to be 4-star fast learner cards, just like the first lineup. And the first 2 cards are not surprising at all, their abilities. We're going to have a primal boon now for one for every job type. So the last banner we got for warrior and mage, and now we're getting for ranger and monk. So the one for ranger, it's an earth primal boon. Just like the other one, it's gonna give you an earth area attack that draws you 16 earth orbs. And now remember, this is drawing 16 earth orbs, not a shift. So if you have any other orbs in your pool, you will get to keep those, so that's important. If you're trying to keep your life orbs, you get to keep your life orbs. It also, of course, adds earth force and wind resistance, so very good card. Now, since this is a ranger ability, earth, soldier first class can also use this, so that is an important note, especially for the future. We will eventually get Ragnarok Supreme card in global, I imagine, in the near future. And of course, this with Ragnarok is going to be a really good combo. As with any Supreme card and any of these primal boons, it's very strong. And talking about Supreme cards, this one for Monk, Primal Boon Light for Monk ability. It's a light area attack, draw 16 light orbs, adds light force and dark resistance. So this is especially going to be very good for you Duncan users to refill your orbs. I know a lot of times, you know, if you have Duncan, you're trying to spam it, and then you run out of orbs, so you're gonna have to try to rely on your, on your party and multiplayer to refresh your orbs. But in this case, you can still go last and just use this and refill your orbs. So this is gonna be very good. I really want this card. As you know, I have Duncan, and this card is going to be filling my missing spot I've been really wanting. Also to note, since this is a monk card, the break power is going to be extremely high on it. I think at 4 stars it's going to be up in the 5,000s, and if, you know, in the future it'll be 5-starable, it's going to have 7,000 some break power. So really impressive card, definitely worth it for you Duncan users. Otherwise, still a good card, definitely useful. Now this last card, Bismarck, holy crap guys, this is a very strong card. There is a couple of downsides to it, but wow, this card is ridiculous. It is like, it's gonna be a really important card for you defenders out there, especially you know, finally Paladin and Scholar are getting some love, because this is a water support card. So that's one problem that you know, Paladin especially hasn't had access to certain debuffs. But this one, guys, this is an area attack, stun, slow, and debarrier. So wow, 3 very amazing and very important debuffs in multiplayer, and even in single player, this card can see some limited use. But this card is gonna be amazing, guys. Now, I just want to point out, I've been reading online trying to get information for you guys on this card. It's still really new news, so I've been looking around, but at 4 stars, it is going to have a 4-turn cooldown. So, now the duration of these debuffs, I read online, it says it's a 4-turn, it lasts for 4 turns. So at 4 turns of debuff and then 4-turn cooldown is not too bad. Once it gets to 5-star, it'll only be a 3-turn cooldown, which will be a lot better. But since we're only getting the 4-star versions, this will be a 4-turn cooldown. Also, Bismarck costs 5 water orbs. So 5 orbs is a pretty high cost, but considering what you're getting, it's not too bad in my opinion. The 4-turn cooldown is kind of more the pain, but I would still definitely run this card, especially if you like being a defender in multiplayer. I could definitely see this card, even like I said, seeing some limited use, maybe for some battle towers or, you know, single player. But like I said, the cooldown is long, but it does give you 4 turns. One other important note I read online is at 4 stars, these debuffs are not going to be enhanced like hexagonal. So once we get a 5-star version, it's going to be the enhanced debuffs. So that is a little bit also of a pain. You know, some guardians will, as Una, getting rid of your debuffs, as well as some other monsters out there, and especially battle tower. So the fact that at 4-star these debuffs are not hexagonal, kind of annoying, but this card still very, very strong card. So let's see here. So yeah, like I just mentioned, this is just going over what I just mentioned again. Also, in notes here, let's see here, Bismarck, it says here that the auto abilities is going to enhance, looks like, improve your magic and your criticals. So that is, I mean, it's always nice to have nice auto abilities on your cards to enhance your damage. So that's another thing. So yeah, and then like I said, these cards will be 5-starable in the future. Now, you know, I really wish Square Enix was not so vague about this. You know, really, how long are we going to have to wait to get these cards 5-starable? You know, I'm just wondering. It says here, considering game balancing. So I don't know really what that means, though. How far in the future are they thinking about letting us 5-star them? But I still want to pick up these cards now. Obviously, they're gonna be incredibly strong in the future, and they're incredibly strong even now. So yes, I'm very excited about this batch, guys. This is some very, very juicy cards. Now, I know a lot of you guys are having the kind of the tough decision. You know, should I roll for these cards, or should I complete my job summon pool, because August is getting closer and closer, and you know, if you still have a lot of jobs left to pull in your job summon, this could be a tough decision. So in my opinion, guys, if you are a strictly free-to-play player, I would just try to continue clearing out your job summoning pool. These cards are not guaranteed, so you could just use your limited resources trying to get these cards and get jack shit, and then be disappointed when you could have gotten some more job cards out of your pool, which is very important, since even with Magicite farming, it's going to be a lot more expensive to try to get job cards in the future. So that's just my small recommendation. I mean, I know, believe me, it's very tempting. If you're living the free-to-play life, it's a hard life. You have my sympathy. That's the thing, you know, you gotta kind of live with tough decisions about how to manage your resources. But you know, if you want to try your luck, you know, try your luck. It's, you know, I can't, like I said, I can't blame you. These cards are very, very useful. But like I said, if you're still trying to be free to play and clear your job summon, I would recommend trying to clear your job summons first. Alright, so that's enough about that batch for now. You know, I did want to show you guys the rating on Ultima, but it's still too new. They haven't posted the official ratings. I imagine the ratings for Alexander and Titan are going to be probably the same as Bahamut and Odin, probably like that, you know, 90, 98 range or whatever. Bismarck, I'm not sure. I assume I'm going to see a pretty high rating on that. But anyway, check Ultima if you want to see the ratings later. I'm probably not going to post the rating on that. So, like I promised, I'm going to claim my reward from the Meia Reward area in the Infinity Arena. I'm pretty excited because I know it's gonna be a funny cutscene. And tell me in the comments, guys, which waifu did you guys pick for your reward giver? Online on YouTube, you can see all of the cutscenes. They're all funny, but in my opinion, I think Meia was the best one. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. It's gonna be freaking hilarious. So I'm just gonna run through this really quick and kill the small mob so we can see this cutscene. The reward is just one summon ticket. So one summon ticket, you know, always useful. Let's just auto this shit, you know, real quick. Pretty much. I mean, I know you guys probably already claimed your reward, but you know, either path you chose, it's always going to be Echo trying to troll you with some kind of transformation. I think the one for if you picked anyone, Echo's going to basically transform into Garland, which is hilarious. She keeps her voice though, so it was so obvious that she's not the real Garland. Yada yada yada. I don't care. Let's see that cutscene.
Here we are. It's time for you to get your reward. Okay, close your eyes.
Take off your top.
So, you chose me.
Meia.
You called for a witch, did you not? I will grant you your wish. I will reward you with witchcraft. Behold!
That sound. Was he curious? What is this?
You opened your eyes too soon. I thought to gift you with a mighty Sicarius to celebrate your victory. Yet, oh, damn it! This is tough! Being a witch, I'm not versed in these things. Sorry.
You're Echo, aren't you?
A witch in need is a witch indeed.
Stop.
Fine. Yes, it was me all along. Don't look at me like that. You're the one who requested the witch. So I brought her here, in a sense.
An illusion.
If you like Meia so much, then fine.
Here. I saw
How you look at her.
Do whatever you want with her. I know you think about her all the time.
Cheater!
What? I do no such thing. And how am I a cheater?
That's hilarious. Yes, I see the way we look at Meia. Alright guys, that was fun. So anyway guys, wish you luck. I'm gonna be doing pulls for batch 2, of course. I definitely want those cards. I'm not sure how much I want to try to pull for them. But definitely gonna be do quite a few summons to chase these cards. So I'll look forward to that video probably in the next couple of days. And until then guys, stay awesome and I'll see you guys next video.